Well, Park Ridge police arrested a man last week accusing him of impersonating a police officer in order to grope teens. Undercover officers managed to find him by launching a sting operation. And joining us now to talk about it is Tom Godofsky. He's an executive officer with the Park Ridge Police Department. Sir, thanks for being with us and sharing the news of this arrest here. I understand you're building the case against this suspect here, but given the fact that he was caught the way he was caught, it seemed like a pretty clear-cut case. Tell us how this came together.
Sure. Thanks for having me. We had two separate reports of a person impersonating a police officer. And both these reports reported by teenage females who said they were walking in the center of town around midnight. And this person approached them, identified himself as a police officer, had a fake badge around his neck, or what we learned later was a fake badge, and told them, started asking about curfew, and then insisted that he had to pat down the female victims. So these two reports in both locations were very similar as far as where it happened. Center of town, right off of Touhy Avenue, side streets off of that. So, and this happened within a 2-week period, both these reports. So our officers actually stepped up and said they had an idea and they wanted to deploy decoy female officers. So we deployed 2 female decoy officers. They dressed up as teenagers, if you will, and walked that area. And sure enough, lo and behold, same time, same area, they were approached by this offender who, again, walked up, had a fake police badge around his neck, and identified himself as a police officer, and stated that they were out past curfew. Then he went the next step and said he insisted that he needed to pat them down. During that conversation, he actually committed a battery on one of our female officers by grabbing her chest. Those officers then identified themselves as real police officers. He started running, but was quickly apprehended by our surveillance team that was right in the area.
It's scary. I mean, to put it mildly, to think of where this could have gone. Let me ask you, did these victims know that they were victims right away based on what this suspect did, or was it, a process where they realized, oh my gosh, what just happened here? Or did they know right away and called authorities?
And that's it. The key thing when something like that, as horrible as that happened, obviously there's the shock that what just happened, especially somebody's identifying themselves as a police officer, but they realized it was wrong. And I'll tell you what, we could not have made this case without them coming forward, without them having the courage to come forward and let us know about this. We would have never been able to make this case. They were able to tell us about it, to give the description, the time of day, the area, everything panned out, and really it was the catalyst for our investigation. So without their bravery and courage of stepping forward and letting the police department know that this happened, it would have been a lot harder for us.
Yeah, heroic actions of those 2 young victims, and hats off to the undercover officers. Thanks so much for cluing us in on this, and I'm sure parents are going to be interested to know what they need to do to make sure that their children don't become victims too. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
All right, take care.